Alright, so listen, I have, in the past, lamented the fact that I have not paid attention to quest titles, or quest text, or dialogue, etc. This one, it took me just like a second or two, and then I actually laughed out loud. So this Machinist level 50 quest is like the second of the level 50 quests, and probably the last one before, God, what's it, Heaven's Word. Heaven's Ward. Like, we'll probably have one more level 50 quest, to be entirely honest. It's gonna get, I don't know, because this Machinist started with Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Word. It's Heaven's W-A-R-D. If you want to pronounce it Ward, like I am your ward, your protector, or just Heaven's Word, like Tword, kind of. I don't know, but maybe it's both. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. But sorry, the quest is the Power of a Tourney, which is a play on Power of Attorney, which is what like if your dad has dementia, and it has been proven by psychologists or whatever, and then you have control of their assets, and like so basically it's actually kind of what Britney Spears went through for a long freaking time, and I think she was finally freed from it, but her parents had power of attorney. They had control over her finances and whatnot because she was deemed crazy or something at some point, but whatever. The Power of Attorney. It's a beautiful spell, a beautiful quest name. Level 50 Machinist, Part 2, basically. Stephanivian inside the Sky Steel Manufactory of Ishgard. Here we go. We have done all that can be done. 'Tis time we join our companions and survey the field in which the tourney is to take place. You are familiar with Camp Dragonhead, I trust. Its grounds should make for an interesting arena. Should have made my next drink before doing this one. Dragonhead. Oh, we just teleport 172 to get there. Power of Attorney. I still think it. I'm still. It's such a good. That's such a fun title. Anyway, in Camp Dragonhead, in Korth's Central Highlands, we talked to Stephanivian, who is surrounded by Rost, Joy. There's a knight nearby who may or may not be involved, and I think this is his dad right here, Stephanivian's dad, the head of House Helenarte. Here we go. No event yet, just a cutscene. Well, this may lead to an event, I don't know. We'll probably have to click one more thing to do the actual event. Good. You've come. The other houses have yet to field their forces, meaning we've time to inspect the arena and formulate a winning strategy. Count Barenduin de Helenarte. Are you certain of your preparations, my son? These tales I hear of hired thugs terrorizing machinists and destroying equipment do not fill me with confidence. Pray remember that the collected gaze of Ishgard shall be focused on this contest. Poor showing will cost us our funding from the Holy See and cast an uncertain shadow over the future of the manufactory. I have never been more ready, Father. Now relinquish your doubts, find yourself a nice vantage point, and enjoy the spectacle. I'm off to find a perch myself, but here's one piece of advice. Here's one piece of advice before I go. Make the most of the terrain, says Rost. So be high, probably. There's a few choice spots where I'd lay an ambush or expect the enemies to lay one for me. Just be sure you've given the place a good once-over, eh? Him and the Lord walk in the same direction out of the scene. You heard the instructor. Give the word, and we shall endeavor to learn the lay of the land. So, this is a... Hold on, I can fly. Fly while you still can. This is a... It's not completely closed off. There's a completely open area to the southwest here, but there's a big tall wall all the way to the south with one gate, and then the wall connects at a 90-degree angle going straight north. So it was going east, and the wall does 90 degrees, goes straight north. Big, thick wall, tall again. There's no opening over here. When you when you turn heading, it does like a 45-degree turn. It does a couple 45-degree turns. Or sorry, yeah, one here, heading northwest. There's a gate here in the northeastern part of this big area. There's a tall, jagged hill here that serves as a defense. I mean, I think the slope isn't sloped enough in order for like people to get over here, but then they'd have to go. Yeah, you could scale that probably pretty easily. But anyway, the western side is also there is no opening aside from that big one in the southwest, so pretty well defended except for 3 entry points, 2 gates, 2 of which are gates that could theoretically be closed. I'm almost 6 minutes into this. I'm actually gonna make this a 2-part video no, I'm not. So what I'm gonna do is you can move forward to the point in the video where like it picks back up and it'll be very clear, but I will be right back. Alright, I don't know how long that was for sure. I think it was in the realm of about 7 minutes, but yeah, sorry. Alright, here we go. We're going to talk to Stephanivian. The middle of this battlefield, if you want to call it, the keep. What's it called again? Camp Dragonhead. The middle of it has a stone wall as well, kind of dividing both. It divides both sides. It has gates on both sides. Kind of a thick wall. You can run up the stairs here and then kind of shoot from above. You can run up more stairs. You can shoot from up here. You can run up even more stairs up here. Maybe shoot from up here. We'll see how it all plays out. I don't remember using any of it. But again, it's been a long time since I've done the Machinist 50 on my other character. So we'll see. Here we go. Let's review our strategy, shall we? Unless you would rather simply begin the tourney, in which case you may speak with our Machinist Messenger. Level 52 is the cap. I'm level 50. Here we go. I don't think this actually gives me a chance to speak with... ours will be a combined force from House Helenarte and House Fortom. God damn it. While our opponents will be of House Dismail and House Durandare. The black standard represents our encampment. Pray inspect the standard and the surrounding area. If we allow the standard to be destroyed, we are defeated and the tourney is lost. The standard also releases waves of curative magic, so return here if you are in need of healing. Okay, so we have a black standard here. Okay. And then through that barrier, the wall that separates both sides, we have the other standard. Okay, so it's capture the flag, basically. I remember this a little bit now. Okay, I have 29 minutes remaining. I don't think a sprint remains. Yeah. No, jog remains until I get into combat. But we got Joy here, Stephanivian, one of the guys from House Helenarte. I don't know where Rost is. There's a Machinist Messenger. Let's take, I think we have time. What do you have to say? Cutscene talking to this messenger. Hark, 'tis Tedelgrinche and his knights. Tedelgrinch, whatever. That was Stephanivian. And the knights do walk up. Ah, the many factory workers in all their glory. I imagine there are many who are curious, even eager to witness you fight this day. Unfortunately for the spectators, however, House Dismail will end this mockery of a contest all too swiftly. Bluster all you will, but we shall let the tattered remains of your standard speak for us. Says Stephanie. Sorry. Such conviction from the king of the commoners. Come, then. All the players are present. Let the tourney begin. So that's the message I've talked to before. Yeah. To victory, my friends. Fire it will, says Joy. I'm gonna go up here and see what happens. Destroy these machinist upstarts. Oh. Okay, so no, it doesn't make sense to leave my standard Is this really what I'm supposed to do? How dull is it going to be? I'm doing damage. Just got a lot of hit points to do. Is this what I'm supposed to do? I took him off the standard. He's got a short line, like very short line. Different here. Alright, see, target the enemy here. You kind of like this. Okay, where are we? I got plenty of threat off this game. Oh yeah, they go down pretty low. That's 2. I don't see any more. I almost got this. The guy who went straight to the standard. He's just about dead. He's at 7. Man, I'm not even gonna pop it out. Wait, why are you not dead? Why are you not dead? I'll mark to just to do something. I guess defending the black standard is going to be it's time to make our advance. Is that on our side? Soldiers, to me, full assault. Oh, no. Luckily, I can this. Got somebody who stepped in front and is taking the hits instead of the are you still hitting the standard even on the what I'm supposed to do? This is I'm supposed to be doing something else, but this is really cool. Kill this guy. He's got us down to 86. Sorry, 80. Our army's down to 84. There's an 85. I don't know. Go across the other side. There's Joy just out here. Joy is like soloing their standard along with a House Hill and Arctic Banneret. That's hilarious. Yeah, I just wasted. I think I hold on. Do this. Wildfire. Do that. So our wildfire's gonna get like this. And we're gonna get this for sure. We're gonna crit that. We're gonna put this. Our turret was at max 100 battery. And we got this standard to 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, C. And C. Duty complete. So, theoretically, maybe could have skipped defending our turret on the second wave, but I was not told to do that, and I was paying pretty close attention to my chat log to see what my orders were. I think I did it right. our banner, our standard only got down to like 84 or something like that, and then Joy. What's it not back-ended? Is that what it'd be called? Like, she did an end around. She went behind enemy lines, probably sneakily, and started taking that down. I wonder. I would have maybe liked to see what she was doing to their defenses. Anyway, she did about 1% of the standard's health per attack. It kind of looked like. Well, I don't know. That was with me there. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking to FFXIV here to continue the quest, not turn it in. It's not done yet. Cutscene. Still in Camp Dragonhead. Dragonhead? I think yeah. We get like a panoramic camera swing down. It's like a spiral onto our group here. FFXIV and his father. Everybody's gallivanting, having a good time. I don't remember seeing Rost in the entire fight or hearing about him, or did he just not participate? But somebody has joined us here, and it is the lead knight who's been the asshole the whole time, Tiddlegrinch. Congratulations, machinist. You have proven yourselves not entirely without merit. House Dismail, I hate that word, will gladly welcome your inclusion in House Helenate's next company of reinforcements. I, your novel toys, confounded my knights and won you this game of flags. I would see, however, how you fare against adversaries who seek not to break your standard, but to spill your life's blood. He gets a wicked smile. May the day soon come when we fight side by side. I mean, we were all trying to kill each other. Well, at least knock each other out with... anyway, he gives a bow and walks away. Turns back to us, maybe 50 yards away. Mayhap then ye shall understand why the knight is the master of the battlefield. And then he turns and walks away again. Or, I don't know, whatever. Well done, my son. You have triumphed against all that would see you fail. But of course, father, there's no difficulty that machinistry cannot overcome. Joy is celebrating. The other dude who we just met is celebrating, or I just met is celebrating. I give him a nod. A tourney victory? How many years has it been? At last, do we begin to reclaim the influence we have lost? That wasn't a question. At last, do we begin to reclaim the... Yeah. And there shall be more to come, as long as you are true to your word. That means no more bemoaning my knightly skills, no more disruptive visits to the workshop, says FFXIV. His father nods with a smile. FFXIV, I hereby relinquish to you full authority of the manufactory. May your machinists be the spears that pierce our foes and the shields that defend our walls. FFXIV smiles, takes the knightly kneel before his lord, and his dad nods. Do as you will, my son, for the glory of Ishgard and her people. Steph stands, gives a nod to his dad. The age of the machinist has begun, my friends. Follow me, and together we shall ring the rusted helmets of the old guard. Cheers again, all around. Joy gets the camera focused on her right before the cutscene ends, but she's like looking... She starts looking down and to the left, like... She's kind of had this whole thing where she doesn't think, like, this is her place to be, you know? And I think that's probably why she looked a little bit pensive at the end. We teleport back to Ishgard, 172 gil, I believe it was. Is it? Do I have Puff of Darkness, or do you have? Okay, I don't think I have I don't have a minion out right now, do I? I don't. How'd that happen? We get Wind Up Moonbreeda. I love Moonbreeda. She's awesome. Spoilers, but you probably, if you watch my videos, you already know she is missed. She kicked butt and took names. So we head over to the Skysteel Manufactory to turn in this quest. I've had an itchy throat for the last couple days. 'Twas a hard-won battle, Mercy, but your keen grasp of tactics carried the day, and that is to say naught of your ever-growing skill with a firearm. With this victory, I am become manufactory chief in both name and deed, and I intend to make the most of my newfound freedom. Indeed, my first act upon returning to the workshop was to improve upon the Etherotransformer. This latest model is yours, with my thanks. The Tourney exposed certain inadequacies in the design for which I have endeavored to compensate. Use it well, Mercy. We get an item level 90 coffer, which will give me... I bought 130 hands, so this will fill out the other 4 slots, and then maybe the hands are cool, so I might add them as... it's not called transmog in this game, sorry. Add them as a glamour option if they're cool. But that'll fill out 4 slots and improve my item level significantly until I decide even just to buy, further whatever. And we got Ricochet, which has nothing at all to do with the machine that he's talking about. But this is an instant cast, off the global cooldown, 30-second recharge. It does 130 damage to the first enemy, 30% less to all remaining enemies, and has a maximum charge count of 2. So this will be the AoE version of... well, I can't remember the name. It's like... you get a little cutscene. What's it called? It's like Bont? Something Bont? No, Gauss round. Gauss round. Wow. I wasn't even close. So Ricochet is gonna go in my AoE section for now. I don't know when we get a follow-up AoE to Spread Shot. We will soon get Auto Crossbow, which is an AoE version of Heat Blast, but a cone AoE version, so, and it's actually better against 2 or more enemies, which is not common for AoE, for DPS at least. Heated Split Shot? What's the point of this? Oh, Heated Split Shot will replace Split Shot. Okay, let's see. There's probably a trait. Yeah, Split Shot Mastery. That's level 54. Do we ever get a second? Reduces damage taken by self and nearby party member. Okay, no. No, that's pretty cool. Drill is pretty cool. Interesting. It doesn't look like we get a second option for AoE damage. We got Ricochet, and you can just pump 2 ricochets into each group when you like pull in groups in a dungeon, and then you just spam the rest with Spread Shot, which is 110. Sorry, not I thought it was 100, but it's 110. Dismantle. No, yeah, that's a barrel stabilizer. Grants hypercharged. Can only be. Is hypercharge the same as? That's overheated. Okay, so we'll see what comes of that. I don't know what hypercharge is yet. Then we get Blazing Shot very later on, which seems to replace Heat Blast. Flamethrower, 1 minute cooldown. So we do end up getting some more AoE options, but they're all like bigger cooldowns, so you don't have like a lot of the classes that I have. Well, Ninja only has the one so far at level 52, but maybe I get more. Oh, and then they have. So okay, what am I thinking of right now? Like, Red Mage has an obvious spammable AoE thing. Dragoon has an obvious, like, a 2-part AoE rotation, I think. But anyway, Sorry. Anyway, yeah, we do have one more quest to do, and I will do that right after this. That's it for this video. Sorry for the length from the big pause in the middle while I made another drink, and then my speculation and whatnot afterward. I will see you soon for the next one. Bye-bye for now.